welcome back to the Food for Thought. God has given the gift of giving to individuals in the church who have a desire to give large amounts, if the vision is large and worthy. If you're a pastor reading this, consider what this really means in relation to the vision you now have for your own church. Ask God to help you share the vision of giving with others with the right heart and a pure motive. So even though this is directed at pastors, I think we can still take responsibility as being an individual member of a church and recognizing if we have the gift of giving or if you desire to have that gift, what you can do to develop it. And it really begins with just praying and seeking God for His will in that area of giving, for Him to show you, some things about giving. And just to, give a testimony, a friend of mine was in a rough situation in the last week, and I just felt the need to give to her. And she was kind of far away. She moved out of state, but I just felt the need to give in that situation. And remember in one of our previous devotions about immediate obedience, and I just said, let me just go ahead and give and ask what I can give and give to her. And I was able to give within that a few days after she needed it. And I just really was grateful that I was able to give, because she's a dear friend, really sweet person, and is a giver as well. And so I just felt like, hey, she needs something, let me help her out and help to meet that need. And so that was a blessing to be able to do that. And then at the end of that week, I actually went out of town. I went to my hometown, Savannah. Y'all know where I'm from. And I went home and I received a check in the mail. And I knew it was a check because I looked at the envelope and I said, it's flat, very thin. And it was from my car loan, my previous car loan, because I refinanced my car. Remember that testimony too, but I refinanced my car, and it was my previous loan holder. And I was like, what do they want? And I said, wow, a check. And as soon as I opened it, of course, it was a check. And I received a check that was $8 more than what I had given my friend. So I just was blessed by that. I mean, I had given her $50 and I got $58. So, I wasn't expecting a check in the mail for one. I wasn't expecting a refund, back from, the car loan that I had previously had. So I was just like praising God, like He works so quickly and He sees your heart when you're giving and knows that even in good or bad situations that He's going to work it out for your good. So I wanted to give you that testimony, but I also wanted to say, what I have been thinking about is just how can I give more and how can I be more specific in helping people with specific needs. For instance, everyone needs money to pay mortgage or rent, right? Everyone needs money to pay utilities, and things to keep your home running for the most part. Everyone needs money for car and gas. And car includes, your car note, your car insurance, maintenance, and gas. Okay, because these are things that we use on a daily basis or monthly basis that are monthly bills. Everyone needs food, food and clothing and things like that. Food is one thing that is a big expense because prices of food are going up, and with this recession the way it is. And so food, groceries, things like that is one of the main things that we have as a bill, that we need. And I'm trying to think if it was another bill or another monthly expense that we have. Some people have loans or debt, you know what I mean? So that's another thing that, that keep us in that same cycle of, I'm trying to make it month to month, and I feel like if I could just eliminate one of those things for someone or help eliminate, I feel like if you were able to skip a month on your mortgage, just if you were able to catch up on your car note or catch up on your insurance, have an extra month or have a month where I didn't have to pay that, where you could apply that money somewhere else or even for savings, I just feel like that would bless, I feel like, everyone, because these are things that we have to deal with on a monthly, daily and monthly basis, so it's like, how could we, I feel like we could really direct our funds towards helping people get out of debt, or, helping people catch up, because that's the main thing. I know so many people who feel like they're just behind. So I just really want to be able to help someone to eliminate a bill, help to eliminate it, or at least to help them to say, okay, you don't have to pay this for this month, and that $400 car payment, or that, $800 mortgage or rent, save that, use that to pay some other bills off, or use that to save, you know what I mean? Because that's what we're all struggling with day to day and month to month, year to year. So I think that's one of the areas, I know that that's one of the areas as far as giving that I'm going to definitely work on, is to making sure that other people's needs are met and that they're actually able to be comfortable. Because that's one of the things, it's like our security revolves so much around finances and having things and being set, because setbacks come, a car breaks down and you have to spend more money trying to fix it, and so many things happen that throw us off or throw our budget off, that if we could just help each other with one thing that would take that burden away, or to lift some of that burden, that would just be tremendous. So I think as being given in the house of the Lord and the church, wherever you are, is just recognizing those opportunities to meet a need. And with that being said, I just challenge you to do that as well. Challenge you to think of how you can give, or what areas that you feel led to give, and what areas that you feel led to be, just be a good steward of your own finances, and then assist others in being good stewards of their finances. Giving is definitely something that I love it, and I'm working on getting better and better at it. I'm not perfect. I'm not 100%. I don't always listen when I should. So we're not all perfect, but that's the whole purpose of the Blessed Life, so that we can, really grasp a hold of what God's heart is in the area of giving, because He wants us to meet the needs of the poor and needy, women and children, people who just don't have, even people who do have. God sees that too, So I just want you to be blessed. I want you to love one another, love yourself, serve God, worship Him, seek Him when things don't look so well. Seek Him when things are looking well, because, He gives both of us good and bad days, both to us, good and bad days. So I just pray that God is blessing you and keeping you and strengthening you and speaking His will into your hearts and your ears. And so you will be able to be blessed on the road that is coming, the journey that you have ahead of you. Pray that each day be a new and wonderful day, and a miracle happens for you. All right? So be blessed and stay tuned for the next week, week 36. All right?